Alright. Damien Bloodmarch? Are you shitting me? Okay, here we go. Damien seems really interesting. A little odd, but interesting. I think I should hang out with him just to get to know him a little better. I navigate to Damien's dad book page and type out a message. Hey dude, you seem cool. We should hang out sometime. Boy, that's lame. Thanks, me. I sit for a minute before I see that Damien's typing. Then he keeps typing. And typing. Man, this guy writes a novel? I leave the computer to make some coffee. And he's still typing. I set my coffee and the computer finally dings. Oh god. Whoa, there's more. Okay, wait, I didn't even read the first part. Wait, shit. I started the screen and reread the letter several more times. I didn't read any of that! Wow, what are we even doing? I didn't read any of that. Okay, well. Hey, Amanda! Can you help me with something?
Oh.
Dad, for the last time, I'm not popping your back pimples. Ew! No. Can you interpret this for me? I turn the computer to Amanda and she squints at Damien's message. I just don't understand that speak. Like, how in your like, is this how you kids communicate with each other now?
Yeah.
Oh, totally. This is the hot new thing. Today, kids got over saying LOL and LMAO, but whenever I decided that what they needed to do was bring back the 1800s. So what do I do? Where's your pen and quill? What? Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill? Dad, how will you address this nobleman in regards to your upcoming debutante ball? Okay, now I know you're messing with me. Father, without a proper chaperone, you'll never end up with a suitor worthy of our land. Or dowry. Or... So you're Pride and Prejudice for school one time, now you're reciting things you know about it back to me, aren't you? Like the first 5 pages I read a review of the movie. Still gotta be though. Great, so what do I say to Damien? I got this. Amanda reaches over me and types on the keyboard.
Yeah.
Amanda hits send and smiles at me. Well, I suppose that's that. What the hell? I like your house, but I think the gargoyles are a bit too much there, buddy. I make the short walk over to Damien's house, so I guess you can't really call it a house. It's more of a manor, estate. The Gothic architecture looms above the other homes in the cul-de-sac. Did it purposely get darker? Because this is weird. I walk past a couple of gargoyles guarding the front door and look around for a doorbell. There doesn't seem to be one. I pull the large, ornately carved bat-head door knocker back, and a hollow sound echoes throughout the house as I strike it against the door. That's not creepy! I wait several moments before the door slowly creaks open. It's a little creepy, but I enter the home and take a few steps into the foyer, noting the oil painting portraits of who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the wall. Okay, this is interesting. Did he invite me to tea? I literally did not read his message at all. As I'm admiring them, the front door slams shut behind me. Hello? Silence. An oil lamp in the corner flickers dimly, casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why is there music of creepy horror stuff? No, thank you. I didn't ask for this. Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring straight at me? Why is it so cold in here? Where's Damien? Sydney, pleasure to have you in my home. I look up and see Damien standing on top of the majestic staircase with a walking candelabra. Stay close to the candelabra. The stairway can be treacherous. If anyone knows the quote to that movie, write below in the comments. I want to see if you guys know. What's with the door slamming shut? Oh, sorry, there's a draft. And the door creaking open when I knocked? I accidentally left the door unlocked. And the creepy oil paintings? I like oil paintings. Right. Right.
Oh,
Please, let me show you around. Okay. Damien leads me around the house, showcasing his parlor, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room? Okay, and the parlor again for some reason.
Oh.
This is one of the older homes on the block, yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. Through extensive renovations, I've been able to craft a residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped with the amenities of a modern dwelling. I am having the hardest time talking right now. Good God. Whew. You walk past a door covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and a black parade poster. Did they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian era? That's my son's room. You know the rebellious teenage years are. Onward, onward, there's more to see. You reach a door at the end of the hall that Damien opens with a flourish. Whoa! And this is the library. I want to stay here! Sunlight streams from the floor to ceiling arched windows. The walls are lined with Walls are lined with packed bookshelves, and even more books are scattered over the period-appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly really proud of this room. Look at the butterflies. I walk up to the glass displayed of pinned bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Nice bugs. I pinned them all myself. Oh wow, maybe I could show you how sometime. I'm concerned I would stick the pin right through my fingers. Ah, the pinner's gambit. Is that a thing? No. Look out the window. I walk to the window and I'm greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. It showcases a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig on his lawn. He's doing push-ups with his daughter on his back. That man, I swear to God. Damn. He sees me and waves happily, doing push-ups with one hand now. God, stop showing off! I get it, you're buff. I feel terrible now. Damn! Did you know that Victorians spend at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly out of a full-length window? Wait, really? No, but Victorians just appreciate telling a good joke. You know, Sydney, in the Victorian era, there was some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought the most twaddly novels, I think that's the right word, would encourage youth into a life of crime, would cause too much of a distraction from work and school. I pull out a book at random and examine the worn cover. Opening it, I turn to a random page and read aloud. Narrator struggled against the chains that Sasuke had bound with him. Shirtless and out of breath, he looked up at Sasuke. Sasuke smirked, unbuttoning his ninja pants. Okay, I think that's enough. Damien, do we need to discuss some things? Damien snaps the book shut and puts it back on the shelf. That's a rare book from my private collection. Please, will you join me for tea? I follow Damien into his sitting room where finger foods have already been set out upon a beautiful tiered silver tray. Whew. I take a seat on one of the high-backed chairs that Damien pours and serves me some tea. I can't believe we're having a high tea. I've never thought I'd get to do this. Damien smiles to himself. What?
How delightful.
It's a common misconception that high tea refers to the wealthier class of people enjoying it, when in fact the high refers to both the later time of the day that was working class had time to enjoy tea and the height of the tables on which they were served. Oh. My dear friend, we're currently enjoying afternoon tea. That's informative. Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich. Your home is really impressive. It seems like you really put a lot of work into this place. Thank you. No one's ever complimented my home before. Hell, I can barely get my matching salt and pepper shakers in my place, and look at what you've done. I'm kind of jealous. That's very generous of you to say. What's got you so interested in goth stuff? Well, when I was a young boy, my father... Did he take you out? Did he take you into the city? Sorry? Did you guys ever see a marching band? I'm afraid I don't understand. You're serious? Of course. But it's, you know, the song. Amanda made me listen to it. Seriously? I'd love to see a marching band. Nevertheless, I've always loved art, history, and fashion. When it started off in a small hobby of collecting taxidermy animals, grew into sort of an obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and cultures of those who came before us, I think. Why not go all the way? I'd like not dying when I catch a cold. He takes a sip of tea. I had acknowledged that there were many very terrible things about the Victorian era, and trying to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals would be admittedly horrid. But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest. To be cognizant of its flaws and love it all the same. Dude, you're throwing way too many large words at me. Make them small. I gotta read them all. And then read it all to you guys, so this is really weird. Tell me, Sydney, do you have any hobbies? Oh man, I do, but I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about this stuff. Well, I'd love to hear about your interest. Hearing someone else talk about the things you're passionate about is intriguing and quite honestly rather attractive. Oh. Well, thank you. Please, do tell me about your hobbies. Quick, sounds sophisticated. I learned to juggle once. Damn it! Gravity is an interesting thing, and I believe that juggling is the pinnacle of humankind's interaction with the gravitational arts. Interesting. I started out with scars, but now I can comfortably juggle balls. Juggling pins is currently, out of my purview. Damien looks at me quizzically, but shrugs it off. We finished our tea and finger sandwiches. God damn it. It was going so well. Come, I have one more thing to show you. Oh! Wow! Damien takes me around the back of his home where a variety of flowers flourish and beautiful landscape grows. A small stone path weaves through it and butterflies flits lazily through the air. My garden. It's beautiful. Thank you. Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings. Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on the other plants it was paired with. One had to be extremely careful, even in the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message. Wow. Damien leans in and plucks a gorgeous bright orange flower off a vine. Okay, well there's a scientific term for you. I'll have fun reading that. The orange lily. What do you think this one means? Thou art the tightest? Yes! The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred. Oh. I thought it was happy, so I thought I actually had done well. Well! And that's precisely why floral arrangements is so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower? Ooh. Honeysuckles. They smell really good. And then you can eat the tiniest little drops of nectar when you pull the stem out. I'll have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you. Oh! He would put together a bouquet for me? No one's ever given a bouquet. No one's ever given me a bouquet before. That's both true in life and in a game. I follow Damien down the footpath and admire more of his beautiful flowers. Suddenly, a phone rings. Oh, Sydney, will you excuse me? I must take this. He pulls his cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised that it's not a rotary phone. God damn it. Go for it. Damien smiles and walks back into the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavenly perfumed air. What a lovely garden. This makes me wish I had put a little more effort into the garden Amanda and I tried to start one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately died. Oh hey, a gargoyle. Oh no, not time for the gargoyle. Oh no. Okay. That's okay. Oh my god, wait, what? Okay. That's the head. Wait, how did that not work? Do I have to turn it around somehow? Oh. Oh god, this is weird. Okay. Damn it.
Goal!
Yes! Oh, 4 seconds to spare. Oh my god, that was scary. Whew. That was a close one. Uh-oh, here comes Damien. He looks upset. Oh, jeez. Ow, that was loud in my ear. God, Damien, calm down. Sydney, my sincere apologies, but to have kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter that I must attend to, so I'm afraid I must take my leave. No problem, dude. Everything alright? Damien worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away. Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucian. What's wrong? He appears to have, well, his teacher needs me to come to school, post haste. Do you need help? Oh, no, you don't have to. Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together.
Huh.
You're right. This is one of Lucian's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side. Let's go. Hi, Hugo. This isn't awkward. How was the field trip? Oh wait, I was there. How are you doing? Whew. Damien and I walk into school and are immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo. Hey, Damien, you're here in record time. I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend. Wow, whatever that is, it doesn't seem like this is Hugo and Damien's first time to the "my kids are in trouble" rodeo. What is it this time? This, Damien, you have to see to believe. Damien and I fall in a step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of the school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually rushes us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down to the darkness. Watch your step. I can hear faint noises drifting up above from the basement, and they don't sound happy. As I'm led into the depths of the school, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I got enough sense to stay out of creepy basements. Oh! Great! And Ernest is here too! We find another teacher in the boiler room tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucian and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucian has a bloody nose. Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this. I look around the scene of the crime and see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around. What happened here? Ernest punched me. Lucian tried to kill me.
Oh my.
The room falls silent. I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was just trying to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen. You promised me there was wine down here. You tricked me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a second. Lucian, did you try to... Cast of Amontillado... Or... Amontillado, I think. Yeah. Ernest? I'm neither confirming nor denying that. I turned to Damien and whispered to him. What's Cast of Amontillado? I know this story! It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down to a cellar with promise of wine of a fine vintage, then buries him alive behind a brick wall. It's a lovely story. So, wait, Lucian, you tried to do that to him? I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually going to leave him there. What was the process here? That Earth would just sit still while you built a tomb around him? Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot, but then you realized I had lied to him about the wine. And you were cackling menacingly. That sort of tipped me off. Ernest, 20 minutes? Dad.
Whoa.
It took you 20 minutes. Son, did we just do an entire week? So we just an entire 2-week unit on the Cask of Amontillado and it took you 20 minutes to realize Lucian was leading you into elaborate ruse? Did you even read the story? I read the first 5 pages and then reviewed the movie.
Whoa.
It's only 5 pages long and there is no movie. Haha, yeah, you're right. I paid Lucian to read it for me. Actually, he didn't even pay me, so when you think about it, this was me teaching him a lesson. Damien and Hugo both have their heads in their hands. Your answer was telling me to engage in literature, and I did. I don't see a problem here. Alright, I'm feeling this under what the hell, don't do whatever that was, again. You two are both suspended for a week. Ernest and Lucian high-five. The teacher starts to stomp off the stairs. Hugo will cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmarch, you too. Thank you for your meditation? We all head upstairs and out of the school in tense silence. Lucian, Damien, and I pile into my car and begin driving home. Lucian immediately puts his hood up and stares at the window angrily. I'm not going to therapy again. I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. I care about you and I see you're struggling, so if you do decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too. Maybe you can spend some time next week looking for a summer job, I know how much you want your own car. I can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. I love you, son. Lucian continues to stare at the window. Love you too. Aw, yay! We spent the rest of the drive in relative silence. The moment you pull into the driveway, Lucian hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside. Didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out. It's alright. And all things considered, Lucian's Brick Lane was pretty good. So there's your silver lining. There is that, yes. I admire how you handled that. You're a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been. I just want what's best for him. I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favors. It really does. You're a good dad. See you around soon? It'd be my honor and my pleasure. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy. At home, I find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket watching TV. I plop down next to her. Yo. What you watching? Tiny House Hunting Brothers, Extreme Edition. Ugh, I hate this show. The couple on screen bickers back and forth while staying in an extremely small house made up of cycling bottles. Okay, the Tiny House Hunting Brothers watch them with bemused expressions, both of their heads touching the low ceiling. I told you I wanted 2 beds. 2-bath, shabby, chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom. But honey, the outside is only 20 yards away. The outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad. I'm not pooping outside, Greg. Why don't they just get a regular-sized house? I don't know. How'd afternoon tea go? It got strange. We had to go to the school to pick up Lucian since he tried to... He lured Ernest down to the cellar with the promise of vintage wine. A fine vintage wine and tried to break him into the wall, right? How do you know that? Has everyone read this story except for me? Lucian live-streamed the entire thing. Are you shitting me? This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. That Damien guy is a character, but he's really a good company. And surprisingly diplomatic dad. I dig his style. You know what? Me too. Woo!
I'm sensing a romance between us.
Wow, I got... Oh, wait.
Chemical romance. What? That's a band?
Wow, I actually did pretty well on that. Excellent.